So in this video, we'll be covering the Higgs field and the Higgs boson particle and how objects gain mass. Enjoy! Alright, let's get started on the Higgs field. So imagine a grid, or in this case, a field, covering the entire universe itself. And this is what we call the Higgs field. So the Higgs field is a field that particles interfere with and how they acquire mass. So now, let's say we have a photon or a quanta of light. So this is a particle of light we have here. And as you can see from this picture I drew, which is not as good as you would expect, has no interference with the Higgs field whatsoever. But then if you switch this to a proton, say this is a proton, then it would have lots of interference. And I'm saying lots because compared to other particles, it's quite a lot of interference. Now let me explain this in simple terms. So if you have a dance floor here, and you have guests lined up all over the dance floor. I'm keeping this spot open for a example. You'll see why soon. So it's packed with people. And if this is a proton, it would have to maneuver around it very slowly and try their best not to get squished. So now let's see. If we have a celebrity entering the room, they would have this entire clear path to walk because everybody's avoiding it and letting it walk past. So these guests would be the Higgs field, and this would be the Higgs boson particle. So if there's anyone that interacts with the Higgs boson, it would acquire mass. So in this case, if this is a proton, and as they interact, the mass, it would gain mass. So now let's say that there's Higgs boson particles all over the universe, but it's kind of hard to detect. And so far, the closest we've got to detecting a Higgs boson particle is by smashing protons together, creating in a accelerator, and then Higgs boson particles were released from that impact, and scientists were able to pick up the signals of the Higgs boson particles. So the theory originally came from a physicist in the 1900s, Peter Higgs. So he wanted to find out what causes mass. But why is mass important? Why do we need mass in the universe? Well, it's quite simple. If you didn't have mass, your classmate would be zipping down the streets at the speed of light, with no universal speed limit as we have here, as 300 million meters per second. So that's the universal speed limit, also known as the speed of light. So why can't anything pass the speed of light? Well, technically, there are some things that can pass the speed of light, but scientists can't really explain it. So imagine here is a universe. I don't know what the shape is. Nobody does. And as we know, the universe is constantly expanding at a tremendous speed. And apparently, the dark energy that's driving this somehow makes the universe expand faster than this universal speed limit. And if you want to understand why nothing can pass the speed of light, that gets into special relativity of Einstein. So Einstein's special relativity. So how is dark energy making the expansion of the universe faster? Well, apparently scientists predict that there is no Higgs boson field outside of the universe. So that's why it can travel at the speed of light, but that still doesn't explain why it can travel faster than the speed of light. Well, scientists have predictions that the medium outside is affecting the speed of its expansion, but those theories are just mild guesses for what the universe might, why the universe might be expanding at such a huge amount of velocity. So hopefully this video simply explained the Higgs field and the Higgs boson particle in simple terms. And if you liked this video, please like and subscribe down below and comment what our next video should be. See you next time.